Can you guess that Halloween costume, broker, carrier, dispatcher, shippo, or repro agent? Shippo? ATI is here to help spruce up your Halloween celebrations. Can you judge a book by its cover or by their Halloween costume? Please say hello in the live chat. Tell us what you're wearing. Say hello, make new friends, do what you want. It's ATI Auto Business. What is up, ecosystem? Welcome back to Industry Logistics on ATI Auto Business Halloween special. So, do me a favor. Have me wish a warm welcome to...
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Okay, Sue. I'm showing you mine. Show me yours. What are we doing today? There we go. I think I heard you for a second, but I don't see you. I'm giving you center stage.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, here's my music. You ready?
All right, here we go. Viva Las Vegas! What's up, Sue? Is that Sue?
Hey!
It's the king.
It's the king.
Wow, awesome. Great job.
Thanks.
Man, I feel like, I wish we had like a bourbon or something. You know? Wow. All right, well, we're lucky. It's actually Halloween, and we get to do that Halloween thing. So...
All right.
Okay, great. All right. Well, what we'll try to do, we'll try to keep the wheels on track, and we've got. Okay, so I found my thumbnail guy made an AI version of whatever it is that this horned helmet thing that I've got. We are gonna do guess that Halloween costume. I think this is our third time to do this kind of game show. I got some new Halloween costumes in the pipe.
Yeah.
You want to guess? Is it a broker, a carrier, a dispatcher, a shipper, or a repo agent? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the old. See, that's the old thumbnail. So we're really moving along here.
Yeah, it looks way better, huh?
Yeah, pretty amazing. So happy Halloween, everybody! And I know that when I was by sharing this, I'm like, this looks so nice for ATI. Like, we don't normally go like nicey nice cursive.
Yeah.
Which I gotta say, I kind of like that. That we've got some actual dichotomy here. All right. Somebody shared this on LinkedIn. The adult size fleet manager costume. It comes with 3 cell phones, 2 radios, and 0 drivers.
Answering any of them.
That's awesome.
That is great.
I know. Color-coded spreadsheet with 47 tabs no one else understands. And sudden outbursts, including, why is it still in the shop? That is so funny, man.
That was funny.
We are the neutral zone, and people are having Halloween parties. They're eating. I don't know if people are drinking. I don't know if you could do that at work anymore. At least you can still eat at work. Send in your beef, as always. Let us know what's your beef. And ATI is where it's where you can do whatever you want, right?
Yes, we've proven that.
For now, for the time being, until the drones take over. I've been talking about which clock is your biggest problem. We're all running on clocks in our business verticals, and that leads us up to at Used Car Week next month. This is coming up, 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, Tuesday, November 19th. It's actually a Tuesday. I'm moderating a panel at Used Car Week. Been working hard on making sure this is a great presentation. We have 30 minutes to talk about auto recovery and automotive. Wow. So it's going to go fast. So there are 6 of us on a panel.
Wow.
I know. This is going to be crazy. Vaughn is the president of the ARA.
Wow.
Dave works at Montway, and he's a heck of a guy. Really. This guy's awesome. He used to work, so he's speaking on behalf of auctions and transport. Vaughn is speaking on behalf of recovery. Renee is speaking on behalf of insurance and trying to help the ecosystem. Brian, he is a VP at GM Financial, so he's speaking on behalf of auto finance. And then we have Jordan. He works for RDN, and he's speaking on behalf of technology. See, I just ate up a minute right there. I'll talk more about it Tuesday night live from Used Car Week on the show. Know Your Ecosystem. We talk about, all the verticals. That's why it's not for everybody. It's just not going to be for everybody. That's okay. Automotive Ecosystem is the Tuesday night show. We know what we're up against. Oh my gosh. This actually was a pretty good show. We talked about hackers, fraud, scamming, and then we had the broker advisory board. Not all of the board. Montway, Auto Sled, Assertus, Pre-Owned Auto Logistics, and SYC and Auto Logistics.
Awesome.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, pretty interesting. Good show. We're going to be talking more. For example, like this was an article in June, and it's surprising it hit the news. And in fact, in the article, Dealer's Choice Auto Transport owner Steve Yarov, he actually speaks to the reporter. I found that amazing too, because that's actually one of the problems. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. Shh, hey, come on. Whoa.
So they broke into his car carrier on this one.
So his carrier was hacked. His carrier's account.
Oh.
It's one of a few scenarios, but the carrier's account was hacked, and then the hacker got the driver's phone number, called him or texted him. I think I can't remember. I think he called actually. Yeah, because the hackers, the hackers aren't stupid.
Right.
Like, don't make it look hacky.
Right.
Right. Go for the jugular, and social engineering and all that, and which people do all the time, and called the driver, said, "Yo, not yo. Hey, Mr. Driver." What did he say? Right. Anyways, hey driver. You're not going to Miami. You're going to Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale. It's just down the street. Pickup or delivery location just changed.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a couple hours. Oh, okay, great. The driver's like, great. I can unload. I can, go to the beach. Gave him the car. Hacker drove off with a $250,000 car. That wasn't that hard.
No, that's happening easy right there.
It's happening all the time right now. So one of the things talked about on the broker advisory board was, okay, this is gonna really bring people down. Is Jay, you realize you're giving this speech wearing like this Viking helmet? You do realize that.
Hey, I'm Elvis. We're going with it here, Jay.
Yeah, we're just doing it. It's the show. It's actually one of the benefits of when you do something consistently. You can add strange elements and keep doing it. So, shippers and dealers are going to have to be much more vigilant about checking driver IDs, DOT numbers, and all that. That's going to really piss people off. Right?
Yeah.
And drivers are going to have to get used to being scrutinized, which gets us back into the whole, like, why don't you need an ID to vote thing? Like, really? You just need to show up and have a face? Okay. So, anyways, I'm not trying to get political, but at some point, and even the word was said Tuesday night, we're going to have to create a border. I thought, oh my God, people just jumped out the window. You said border. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Jeez. So, and here, this is some crazy ass. This is an actual secret memo. Burn after reading. I had to fuzz a lot of stuff out because I don't want anybody to get in trouble. But it's happening. People are secretly having to talk about this stuff and then destroy the memo. At what point can we just talk about it in public? right? I'm not even reading it. I don't want to get in trouble for reading
delivered a
it.
vehicle for you. Just a
Right now, there's a dealer taking a photo of this going, oh my God.
Invoice and bill of lading.
How did they get the memo? It's ATI. We get the memo.
Biscuit
And we did a show. This was actually just in September. And we're going to keep talking about red flags, car shipping red flags. And every vertical has their red flags. This is going to lead us right into the Halloween costume. Is that carriers have red flags, dealers have red flags, brokers have red flags, dispatchers will have red flags.
Yeah.
John was telling a story how, this is pretty funny. He talking about, like, I guess, somebody was calling to book a load. They said, we'll do it for $1,500. Same company calls in right after. Yeah, we'll do it for $1,200. Somebody in the company goes, oh my God, how disorganized is this company? Two of their own dispatchers just called in with $300. Yeah.
Wow.
And John goes, guys, check that second dispatcher. That's probably not real.
Yeah.
So they called the company. They called the car hall or whatever that was getting the dispatch. Hey, you guys calling in about this? No. Or
From either one of them?
one of them maybe called. I can't remember exactly, but right?
Wow.
Like, when in doubt. So here's number one red flag. Number one red flag in car shipping. When in doubt, if anything's fishy, call whoever you thought you were talking to. And in fact, I was just watching a video where this guy did something similar. He had a broker trying to move his car, something like that, or a carrier calling in, seemed fishy. He got the company, he found which company it was, because they were posing as that company. He hung up. He just hung up the phone, called them and said, hey, are we having a weird conversation? They're like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? And there you go. Bing. Oh, wait. It is Industry Logistics. It's Thursdays. We're already 10 minutes into the show. I know. It's hard to believe. If you're feeling queasy, it's Halloween.
It is that.
Can you imagine watching this later? Like, really, guys? Did you dress like this all the time? It's a Halloween show. Show me the truck. Oh, no. Roll the video. You want to see a video?
Yes. I love videos.
I know. They're great. Okay. This one has a lot of narration.
So what I tell you guys on...
Okay, so let me get the audio. Because I don't think you just heard that guy talking. And let's go high fidelity. And away we go.
So what I tell you guys on Sunday, tell you they trying to brake check all these 18-wheelers out here, right? I got 3 incidents this morning. Here come one of them. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to give you the rest later. Dude tried to push me out of my lane. I wasn't going for it. He tries to brake check me. He comes up here. Speeds up a little bit. He's like, oh, I'm going to brake check you again. Blocking off the road. The guy in front of me, this truck, he sees it, right? Then they let me go by. Truck driver right here, shout out to Christensen. Shout out to my Latino brothers. He gave me assist on the play. He told me what's up. And then speed up. We give each other what's up. I see him trying to come in on the left. I'm like, I'm not going for it. That's my weak side. So, of course, here he comes. Right about here. Brake checks the hell out of me. I break down to 45. Then I give it up to my man, my Latino brother. He blocking off the road still. But here go my man coming with the assist. Early in the morning, son. Early in the morning, B.
What's going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this where it got crazy. So he realized what my man was doing, so he brake checking him. My man is doing bad right now, son. He brake checking the whole team. This happened 3 times this morning. Situations like this in North Carolina. Just for trying to pass people, trying to maintain your lane when people are trying to push you off the road.
Look at that guy.
This went on for a couple of minutes, yo. This went on for minutes. And I don't know what's wrong with these people, bro. And I get up here, and of course, he takes off.
So you don't think they're trying to get him to pull over so they could rip him off or something, do you?
Now, well, I wish. By the way, look, is that one of them? Like, look at the stickers in the guy's window. So this is a person that thinks that they stand for, I don't know, some great things. Why are they doing this to this trucker? What could that trucker possibly have done? You know, I'd like to believe that this is some kind of scam, but, you know, people that drive to work, commute every day, same, you know, and they run into, like, new
People like
a-holes
this.
all the time.
Yeah.
The world is full of a-holes. There, I said it. I mean, this is just some random person. Why does the trucker have to go through this crap? What is wrong with people?
Yeah.
That's why I say somebody's lying. You know, everybody's all happy and super duper duper and all this bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit. I don't understand. So you got mad at the trucker. Who cares? Get on with your life. You got nothing else to do? Jeez, man. It's crazy. What is this one? Let's see. Oh, this one's for you, Sue. The freight broker explaining the requirements for getting $1.20 a mile.
Let me know. Okay.
So the animal is the carrier, progressively getting freaked out at what it is they're going to need to do to make this money. Okay, it's weird. All right. It's Halloween. Yeah, Jay, you're really keeping it light. Hey, did you get the memo? Okay. Now, did you know this, Sue? Did you know that...
That's what I gave you. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. You knew that. So
Yeah.
they're doing other things too.
I
They're
think
working on other things.
Yeah, I'm sure they are if they've done this. So
Right. And then they are... well, I think it seems like... I guess what to me, the news is, by seeing this too, it seems like they really are moving forward on trying to be more proactive and getting the memo out about that.
Well, I agree. I wish that had been there all along. It would have saved a lot of probably
Right.
headache with some of these carriers not knowing that they're, no longer valid and, have insurance and all that good stuff.
Well, for a second, I felt like Elvis was talking to me about load boards.
There you
Oh,
go.
there
There
was.
you
I think I gotta check that. You gotta check the load board, yeah. And it's not just them too. There's really been this step up everywhere. Even like the broker advisory board, there is something new, and yet I think with all the hacking and the crapping,
I think that's
it's time, but it's not going to simplify things because things are about to get even more complicated.
yes, I agree.
So we're gonna still remain pretty complex.
Yeah, it's going to be verification code back and forth constantly with everybody.
Exactly. Right, like Assertus using Parade to book. Do you know what that is?
We just use their board, so.
I don't know what Parade is, but, stay tuned. We're going to see more third-party services. So I found this, too. In a nutshell, because they use the word spurious. What does spurious mean?
I
Right?
Little, yeah.
I'm always...
For a certain spurious.
John Larrick likes our costume. Thanks, John. Is this the right channel, says Dan? That's hilarious. Danny B likes the costumes. That's great. Happy Halloween, Elena.
Hey,
Moosey's here, too. Thanks, guys. It's pretty cool. I always love to... I don't know. It fell on my head early on. And when people use words that we don't commonly use, when's the last time you used the word spurious?
I don't know. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, exactly. Looking it up. That's my point. What does spurious mean?
Not mean what it purports to be, false or fake.
False. Oh, okay. So we could have said false or
Fake.
fake.
Yeah.
But we went to the dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make people feel stupid.
Fine. There, I said it. Okay. So now that we know what spurious means, well, this is an article about driving a stake in the long-held belief that there's a driver shortage. Which, again, I can't pretend. That's not real. I've never believed it. I've always wondered why people say it. It's not real. And here's how they're now proving it's not real. By looking at, okay, the report focuses on truckings for a higher long-distance truckload sector. All right, long-distance truckers, where drivers are paid in a piece rate manner that is based upon output produced. Now, again, this is freight, but you can use your imagination. You're getting paid on what you're able to accomplish, just on one load, such as loads transported and miles driven to deliver a load. And in freight, you even get paid for things. They don't have that in auto transport. If you go pick up a no-key in-op winch, nobody cares that you spent 2 hours sliding around in the dirt. You can get paid for that. Anyways, utilizing piece rate structures instead of hourly pay can raise concerns about whether drivers who are intent on providing an output, blah, 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 timely manner, return home, pick up a load. The report also noted that the irregularity of available loads can lead to driver earnings consistent pay on a weekly or monthly basis. Unpredictable. Irregular earnings coupled with working conditions that can be stressful, rolling around the dirt for 2 hours, doing an in-op, when drivers must scramble for paying loads, one load at a time, never know what you get lied to, miss information, who knows, do whatever you want, contributes to the persistently high rates of driver turnover shared by nearly all long-distance truckload carriers. It's turnover. It's not shortage.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. Using what is called traditional economic principles. I mean, they're actually, they got their 4 square out, and they're doing measurements and formulas and beakers. Persistent shortages of drivers simply can't be supported. Evidence suggests that high driver turnover, is so common and persistent. That is the problem.
Yep.
It's not shortage. There's no shrinkage. This is not a Seinfeld episode.
What?
Really, Janice? So, the data supports... And listen to this. Data showed the average annualized turnover from the third quarter, from 96 to the first quarter 2023, was 92% for large truckload carriers. Turnover. 92% turnover. Jeez. 77% for small truckload carriers, probably because they can stand working there better. The bigger the company, the harder it is to maintain the facade that you actually want to stay there.
Yeah.
One reason turnover is so high, truckload carriers could be the truckload sector is fundamentally based on the supply of a low-cost service. Yeah. Job security? At a cost. To reduce turnover and retain drivers, carriers may choose to pay a driver more than the worker's next best earning opportunity. Right? Like parking cars, working dishwash, joining a hacking society.
Driving a dump truck.
Driving a dump truck pays better. There we go. All right, cool. Thank you, Janice. That was awesome. All right, we got 5 more minutes until... Can you guess that Halloween costume? I'm not even sure what mine is called.
Thor.
No.
Thor, Viking Takeover. Okay, so by the way, since you can do whatever you want, did you pick this up?
Yep. I said,
Enclosed dining
I didn't pick
table.
it up, but I said
You
it
didn't
to
get this? Oh,
Look at
look at this baby. This is like QVC now. A 2020 dining table for $350. That's right. You can pick this up from Louisiana to Baton Rouge. Pick it up on... pick it up and deliver the same day.
And they
Isn't
want it
that
enclosed.
wonderful?
And
It's
they want
got...
it
Oh,
enclosed.
and it's got to be enclosed. It's
Yes.
a 2020 dining table just for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you move this?
I don't know.
this is when you know it's almost over. If you're picking up a dining table and you're in closed car hauler,
Yeah.
you have to make a TikTok, right? Fade up, the back door of your enclosed trailer's coming down, and there she is, ain't she? Enclosed dining room table, and you're carrying the chairs and the table, and guys are wearing their gloves.
Oh my god.
It is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, this is Halloween. Broker, finally some great leads. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I know. It's a real humdinger. And the FMCSA, they say they're fighting fraud with new safety and registration and fraud fighting team. It's amazing. It's everywhere. So takeaway, main takeaway. No one company owns this. You're already seeing it. Everybody's saying we're the number one fraud fighter. It's just like we're the number one auto shipper. That got old. We're the number one fraud fighter. Jazz hands. And actually, this is surprising. The Broker Advisory Board, somebody said that the FMCSA actually is short-staffed on this effort or something, and I'm like,
I have no doubt, though.
I don't know. I always thought federal agencies had more money than they could, stuff in trash bags. Anyways, it talks about it. It's, it is what it, blah, 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 blah. But the industry is experiencing quite a bit of fraud from every direction. Insurance, agent, carrier, broker, all directions, But nobody really cares until you get a Bentley stolen. And then you're like, whoa, that's insanity. So, yeah, 5-person fraud fighting team.
5-person?
I know, 5-person.
For the whole United States?
That's what I'm saying.
Going nowhere.
What? That means your mortgage is going to have to go up to pay for this fraud fighting team. Property taxes going up again. Somebody just went fucking right, Jay. Oh my god. And the FMCSA granted another exemption. There's a lot of. Well, it says if you go to Landline, this is the OIDA magazine. There is a lot of. There's actually political stuff is ramped up. It's no longer, what's your favorite coffee or what's the dog of the day. It's this political regulation stuff. So here, let's look it up. Dog of the day never worked. You already knew that. Notices including the agency's final decision to exempt car haulers driving Stinger-steered transporter equipment from having to place warning flags on overhanging loads. Honestly, it's so specific. This is like Brian stuff. All right, do I read it or not?
So, well, no, I mean, okay, so the question
it?
is that
Okay.
it's currently this. Are they trying to get them to take so they don't have to? What? From having to place, they don't want them to place flags on there?
So current regulations require any commercial motor vehicle transporting a load that extends more than 4 feet beyond the rear of the vehicle to be marked with a single. Okay, so current regulations require a single red or orange fluorescent warning flag at the extreme rear of the projecting load if it's 2 feet wide or less, and 2 warning flags if projecting the load is wider than 2 feet. The exemption was requested by the ACC of the ATA and AHA. Oh, I guess they don't want to do the flags.
So they don't want to do the flags.
First granted the exemption in 2019, and then it'll run through 2029, at which point you'll need 6 flags.
Yeah, I don't know what the big deal is. Is it a big deal to put a flag? If you're
Well, you know what? During COVID, there was a flag shortage.
You know why they probably don't want it on there, but I could see because then
Why?
more noticeable, like for overhang, like in Missouri, we don't allow overhang. I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking why would somebody not want it? Because you're going through a state that requires you not to be an overhang company. I guess I don't know.
I wonder if that'd make it. Would anybody tune into the show today? We're going to talk about why or why not
we put
the
flags,
flag, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody be like, oh my god, I got stuff to do. I'm not watching that show. But I don't know. It's a really good question, but it always gets my attention. So, okay, ACC in the ATA, that is the car hauler part of the ATA. Okay, then you got Auto Haulers Association of America, and then there's OIDA, which has some car haulers but really represents freight. Okay, those are the three main political organizations that I kind of pay attention to in auto transport regulations. Well, if the ACC and AHA want this, usually there is a crap.
What? A
Fine,
reason?
I'm just going to say it. Usually there's a financial motivation.
Well,
that
yeah.
One of their clients
Yeah. There you
or
go.
part of their constituency,
Ding, ding, ding. Yep.
right?
There you go. That's
Whether or not it
nice.
has to do with safety or not, and does the flags have to do with safety? This is why blah 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 blah. I mean, the world is so okay.
Gotcha.
See, I was able to stifle it. The exemption includes several conditions. The exemption does not apply to any other types of transport equipment. Right. See, only Sting or Steer. If you drive a 3-car or a 4-car, forget about it. You are not. They're not talking about you.
Yeah, they're talking about.
In fact, that's why when you say wedgie and they all lose their minds, they're not kidding. You're not a car hauler if you drive a wedge trailer, as far as these organizations are concerned. And they're not shy about it. Hey, so guess what I found?
What?
Spooky Thursday. Remember this?
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Do you still have a?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have a spot.
That's funny.
In a nutshell.
What does Elvis do for you?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So
Tell them what she's won.
So we're office while you're on the road. We find the loads, we book the loads, we sign you up with all the companies that need to be signed up for as you're able to be signed up for them. We verify the loads and we put them in pickup and delivery order, and then we bill out, we invoice out to everybody as you deliver, but we also invoice out to you as a company once a week for your invoices and your accounts receivable, so we can keep track of who hasn't paid you, who has. And that's about it.
And there we go. And and that's another thing, may as well go ahead and address it. Those who don't believe in wedgie trailers also rarely believe in dispatchers. And so
Okay.
we're kind of in it together, and we know that as a former dispatcher, I know that yeah, there's going to be actually there was a scammer broker.
Yeah.
Let me get that off the screen. There was a scammer broker that then renamed their company a dispatch service.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nice try. That's the thing, is that, a lot of folks like to believe that, and there are some scammer dispatchers or whatever, but they're probably doing other scams too.
Yeah. It's not just one. There's usually
like brake checking semis and hoping to rob them. And then booking cars in between. I don't know. But, and then, and then running auto retail too. But dispatching in general, as things get more complicated, I think the need increases.
I do too.
But I think one of the things that you probably do face is that with all the security measures, doesn't it make dispatching harder?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
And here's the thing too, like if they've already opened up their own central account, it's really difficult. We can set up with the dispatcher thing, but when you're first setting up, most people don't understand that you can set up a dispatcher account through them. If you do that, then you can have the verification code sent to them instead to you instead of them while they're on the road, and you got to bug them all the time. So add yourself as a dispatcher.
Well, and there you go. I'll tell you what, and that's where doesn't Central have, they've got user management, and
Yes.
dispatching is
That's what we're talking
included
about.
in that?
Yes.
But there are other companies that don't have acknowledgement of a dispatcher as part of user management.
I know Super Dispatch does.
Okay, so we have Super and Central.
Yeah. No, I don't know about anybody else.
But aren't there other, and as Mark would say, available list companies where it's the driver that's supposed to log in, get the load, and if you're the dispatcher, it complicates things, right?
Yeah, because they'll either send everything to him, or it's something like that, where you're either having them email you the paperwork because they had to accept it, or something. And I get it, don't get me wrong.
I
just wish it is making it harder. It's not making it easier for sure.
Well, and so as we get into the need to verify, who is who and what is what, a third-party dispatcher will become more suspicious in the transaction,
Yeah.
just by the very nature
True.
of the need.
I mean, they were already, if you want to be honest, I mean, everybody's always been suspicious of dispatchers anyways, and then you add
Right.
fraud to everything, and then it's a double whammy.
Oh my God, that's gonna. And I'm talking about it because I mean, yeah, I don't know what'll happen.
I mean, I deal with it every day too when people ask me for loads. That's why I've come up with. Don't get me wrong, it's not fail safe, but at least they have to do certain things for me to give them the load if I don't know who they are, or and even if it's a company I've worked with before, but it's a different dispatcher, I still require the insurance cert to come from the agent, you know, all that stuff, because I don't know you. You could be a fake dispatcher.
So on the other side of that, so then Broker Advisory Board was talking about how, okay, if a carrier, dispatcher, whoever calls in to book a load,
Yeah,
when I used to call in, hey, this is Jay, calling to book a load,
Yeah.
this is the carrier, and they'd say, well, aren't you the carrier? And I'd say, well, I'm the dispatcher.
yeah,
Okay, but the number you're calling from isn't from that carrier.
yeah,
So now you've got this appearance
yeah.
where you're not, and they're saying that's going to be a growing thing. And you don't want to spoof that you are the carrier.
No, yeah. I mean, I've always been upfront about it because I don't want them to
This
think
is
that we're going to
crazy.
steal their car or anything like that.
Honestly,
That's why that one company, remember that one time they told me, they said, I'm going to send a code through Central to you. And I had to give them the code while I was on the phone.
right.
So, yeah, I mean, I get it. But
Oh,
anybody can access that too, you know, if they break into somebody's account, what's that going to do?
I know. I started thinking about that kind of
Yeah.
stuff too. This is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Actually, this whole new hacking frontier. Ugh. Great. Oh, thanks a lot, Jay. Boy, I really don't feel like any Halloween punch now. Okay. All right. It's time to play. Guess that Halloween costume. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Is it a broker, a carrier, a dispatcher, a shipper, or a repo agent? The costume is Beetlejuice. Live chat. We want to know. Me and Sue can't do this alone.
Beetlejuice.
No,
Oh, you got to say
Dispatcher.
shipper, carrier, dispatcher.
Yeah, so your choices are, you've got A is broker. I'll put this in the live chat.
Okay.
I'm over here. Elena's right out of the box.
What'd she
It's
say?
Elena. She says repo. You got broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper. Shipper includes dealer. And repo.
Shipper is what we're saying.
You got shipper, Beetlejuice,
they always
and you
want-
got to think of the, hey, what are you doing? You know, you got that whole
Yeah.
voice thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Once I heard the voice,
Hmm.
it sounds pretty shady. Beetlejuice is shady. He's trying to manipulate you. That sounds
What are
like
you thinking? That could go any way in this business.
John says carrier.
Who says
That's
carrier?
fun. John. See, I'm leaning towards broker. Trying to talk you into load.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've had a few of those do that exactly like that. You're right.
Yeah, I'm going with broker.
But do we have car salesmen?
Right, Elena named the broker. Awesome. It's awesome.
Customer.
Oh, man. Yeah, Dan's got shipper. That's funny. Right? Trying to talk you into doing whatever they want. Broker, carrier, dispatcher. We're going to see who wins the costume contest. And votes are still on the table. You do have veto power. Right. Yeah, okay, so I think it is, but I think it is settled. We got Beetlejuice the Broker. Alright, here we go. Name that Halloween costume. Oh, Clown. Clown made it. You know, many costumes from the past did not make it, but Clown stuck around. We have Clown. Is Clown a broker, a carrier, a dispatcher, a shipper, or repo? Yeah, I know.
Well,
Depends on which association you ask, John.
there, good point.
Right. I think I know which one Clown is.
I mean, I'm going
I know.
broker. I don't know.
Mm,
I've dealt with all kinds of clowns in this industry, and it could be any one of them.
I've dealt with all
Yeah,
kinds
the
of
lowest is
clowns,
500 the
she
highest.
says. Dan's got broker.
I'm leaning towards the broker side of it too.
We cannot, we do not have, we don't know the answer until we get at least 3 live chat votes.
Okay.
So we have 1 for broker. What are you saying?
I was saying broker too.
Ooh, that's 2 for broker. Okay, I'm gonna go with.
Oh,
We've moved to clown.
I'm going with carrier or
I'm
dispatcher.
calling carrier.
Yo, that's 2 for carrier. We have 2 for broker, 2 for carrier. We need you in the live chat to settle the tiebreaker. Is it broker or carrier? Oh, John settles it as broker. Oh my God, broker is 2-0, dude. That is crazy. All right, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? We hope you're playing at home, drinking punch and having fun. At work, actually. In the lanes. Cowgirl. Cowgirl. Is Cowgirl a broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper?
Dispatcher, because
Dispatch.
that's us.
Could be a shipper. Or repo. Boy, it could be any of those. That's why Cowgirl made it from...
I
Cowgirl,
would
this
say
is
either
the third
dispatcher
year
or
for Cow.
customer. 'Cause most of the
Okay, so you're
customers
going
are pretty
dispatcher
nice.
or I'm going to go with shipper.
Okay.
Shipper is a catch-all.
Yeah, because most of them are
Dispatcher
pretty
or
nice.
shipper?
Yeah.
Okay, so Elena says dispatcher. We need 2 more live chat votes. What did you say?
I
Sue?
said dispatcher or customer, so yeah.
Okay,
it was.
that's 2 for dispatcher. That's 3 for dispatcher. Wow, I don't even know if there's any. But Janice, what was your vote?
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher. We have a winner. Dispatcher
Ding,
is
ding, ding.
Cowgirl. Thanks for chiming in, y'all. This is fun. We need a moment. You guys have any food? You got any Halloween food?
I have a bunch of cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Cupcakes
Oh
and
yeah, we do have
candy.
the candy for the kids.
Right. What now? Are there any designs on the cupcakes?
No, they're just I just got.
Are they colored?
Well, I got some Oreo ones and I got some red velvet ones. So no, not really. They're just yummy.
Red velvet cupcakes doesn't sound bad.
No.
Yeah.
Dan, you're watching a different show. Or shipper.
Kind of. Yes, you're right.
He meant shipper. Okay, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? This
Oh.
one's new this year.
It is.
We retired Darth Maul and we stepped up to Darth Vader.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Do we have broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper, or repo?
I'm pretty sure it's broker.
Darth Vader. Yeah,
I think
Okay,
Darth
so-
Maul was always that too, but
probably. All right, Sue's got broker. Janice, you got a vote?
she would be, but she left the building for the minute.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Excellent.
Janice has left the building.
Right. Dan admits to his typo and will now be up at the chalkboard. Elena says carrier. All right, we got broker, we got carrier. I'm undecided. Oh, John's got repo. Wow, we're all over the place. Darth Vader's
Yeah,
really capturing the
yeah.
imagination.
Could be Repo too. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually Repo is a pretty good that's Carrier's belief system is that they are Darth Vader, but who's actually Darth Vader? I'm leaning to Repo too. I see Repo let's see here. We need one more. Is there anybody else? By the way, give a like. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, I want to mention this. While we're we need one more live. We need a new live chat vote. While we're waiting on that, hey, did you know what I launched? I launched memberships on YouTube.
Yes.
If you go to, you can share your screen. Do me a favor, share your screen and go to the ATI YouTube channel, will you?
Okay, let me get on here.
It doesn't mean nobody has to do this. Actually, YouTube reached out to me, which I thought was cool, to see if I wanted to learn more about setting up memberships, because I don't do anything. There's several parts of YouTube I don't do anything with. And anyways, I just launched memberships for ATI Auto Business YouTube channel. And what I did was, well, once you pull it up, I'll talk about it.
And okay, so was I supposed to...
Okay, there it is. See the join button? Click join.
Where are you seeing... Oh, right here. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Join the channel.
Gotcha.
Look at that. Okay, so it costs $9.99 a month.
Okay.
I think YouTube takes 30%.
Sure.
So we're getting
at least,
I don't know, $6.99 a month.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is, I think you put in a credit card payment, and you're helping support you're a believer in the content. In fact, I should write that up there. Is that somehow you find this content meaningful, you find the channel meaningful, and okay, so what I did, okay, there you have, you can get loyalty badges. I don't know exactly what that even means.
That happens, yeah.
Member shout-outs. I want to start building this community again. I want to know who people are, and I want that to mean something. So, member shoutouts is in there. Priority reply in the comments. That's another thing. When people comment in the comments, it takes me time to get to them, and I want to do a better job of that as well. We're also going to work on custom emojis, which so check this out. I was working on ATI custom emojis. What would they be? And at first, oh my goodness.
This is Janice's costume.
Wow, so scary.
I'm trying to get her to come up through it, and it's really hard for her to do it.
Nah. Thank you, Janice.
You're welcome.
All right, so I was coming up with like custom emojis, ATI sayings, and nobody cares. You can do whatever you want. Brokers suck, carriers suck, dispatchers suck, dealers suck. Hey, did you get the memo? How we doing? So we have some different ATI sayings and stuff. So anyways, that's the idea. So thanks for sharing that. I don't know who will be the first member, but whoever is the first member, whoever's the second member, and so on, I do plan to, I don't know, make it matter. We never got another vote. So the results are in. We're gonna go with Repo. Darth Vader is Repo. All right, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool. I like Deadpool.
I love
Deadpool is snarky.
Hilarious.
And way over the top.
Yes.
Love Deadpool.
Huh.
Actually, Deadpool is so over the top, even I get embarrassed.
Who
is that? Who is so over the top? Uh-oh, I think I know the answer.
Yeah.
Who's over the top? All right. So, who's over the top? Who's Deadpool? Oh my gosh, Dan nailed it. That's what I was thinking. You know, like when you think like keyboard warrior, right? That's Deadpool. Deadpool is a keyboard warrior and more. All right, so Jay says carrier. Dan says carrier.
So yeah, I mean sometimes they're over the top, yeah.
Over the top. But I mean, listen, hey, when you're out there on the road and everybody's messing with you,
Yeah.
it's payback
True.
time. All right, so what did you say? What do you?
I would go with carrier too. I give you that.
All right, cool. We're
Not
just
necessarily a bad guy either. Just
no, exactly. I like Deadpool.
Yeah.
It's just over the top. All right, cool. We are going with Deadpool carrier. All right, can you guess that Halloween costume? We got less than 20 more. Oh, I did keep this one. Okay.
Freddy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a goofy
And what
Freddy
does it say after
Krueger.
the load ID?
It's not like, I don't know. Maybe it's legit. I don't know. That's really a weird picture. Freddy Krueger. Let's see. What? Okay. So John said carrier. Okay. Alex says COD. COD. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for saying hello, though. And that's okay. That's another thing. Here's a question. If you're in the live chat right now, would you put your email address into the live chat? Do you see that being a problem? Am I asking something strange? Let me tell you why. So I was talking to Mark at Superflow. What we want to do is we want to start aggregating emails of our core audience and again try to build up engagement in a meaningful way, because that's after asking for your email address, what would you like to see more of? I actually want to know. I mean, I got stuff lined up that I'm going to talk about, but geez, you're really mixing messages. One, you're talking about Freddy Krueger. The other, you're asking for my email address. Are you some kind of hacker? Elena says broker on Freddy Krueger. Sue is working. Freddy Krueger.
You hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay.
And what does it say after the order ID?
Okay, I'm going to pick.
We-
Unless Dan jumps in. I know Dan is dying to weigh in on Freddy Krueger. I'm going to go with, okay, Freddy's scary. Freddy chases you. Freddy, does he kill you, though, or does he just torture you?
No, he kills you.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a shipper.
Okay, just change to that.
All right, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? I forget what they call this guy. What is the name of this guy from that movie? I just can't think of it. But it's kind of a hacker costume. Do you know this movie?
It's the one with Antonio Banderas in it, isn't it?
It's the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's the Mexican one.
No,
It's got
it's not.
Antonio Banderas in it.
It's the
true.
conspiracy movie.
Oh, okay, not the same one
I
then.
don't know.
No, you're thinking of crap.
You can't remember it.
No, I can't.
The Mask of Zorro. That's what I think I was thinking.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
This is that movie where that's not the Fifth Estate. I can't think of what it's called. We're really off the tracks. All right, I'm going to say he's dressed as a hacker. And in that case, I'm going to go with, you're not going to like this. I'm going to go with Dispatcher. It's not about us. We're giving, right? Or is it a broker? A hacker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to go with Dispatcher. There we go. Dispatcher
Everybody
wins.
else saying.
All right, here. Well, then nobody's saying anything because they're so busy celebrating Halloween. Can you guess that Halloween? But the same thing happened in the last two times we did this. We hit kind of this lull. It's all right. Keep going. I love this one. I kept this one. This is like a Beastie Boys rapper. Beastie Boys rapper is it a broker? Like, yo, 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 what's up, what's up? That sounds like a broker.
It does sound like a broker.
Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? Is that a carrier? I don't think so. Yo, yo, it's too enthusiastic for a carrier. Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? Is that
Broker.
a dispatcher?
Man,
That's a
That's a broker.
It's not a shipper. It isn't even a repo agent. It is a broker. All right, yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's a broker. It's awesome. Okay, Iron Man. You know, people really, really love Iron Man. Like, of all the Marvel superheroes, I'm totally speculating, I have no idea. But it seems like Iron Man is kind of the star. When Robert Downey Jr. shows up among all the other, he's the legit alpha and omega superhero, Iron Man. What do you think of that, Dan? Is Iron Man a broker? I'm going to say no. A carrier? Ooh. A dispatcher? I'm going to say no. The shipper? Or repo? Okay. I'm leaning towards carrier or shipper. I'm going to need... Dan, you got to set down the red velvet cupcake and weigh in on this thing. Oh, did the live chat break? Hi, Jay. Let's start. Late start. Had a fire run. Oh. Oh, now, okay. Bunker Bootmate, I think, is Mark as he tunes in from an undisclosed location.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, John Larrick just weighed in. Iron Man is a carrier. Is Iron Man carrier or shipper?
Carrier.
I think it is carrier. We got two for
I
carrier.
gotta go
I
with
say
carrier.
Carrier. Hey. That's pretty cool. All right. Dan said carrier too. Cool. Thanks, guys.
All day.
Okay. Jack Sparrow is a pirate. Arg. Here to steal your booty. Is that a broker? A carrier? A shipper? Whoops, dispatcher. Shipper or repo. Here to steal your booty. Broker, carrier, dispatcher,
Broker.
shipper, repo.
Broker. Or repo.
I know,
Broker,
right?
repo.
Here to steal your booty. I don't know. I'm leaning towards shipper.
Really? Well,
Well, I know. It depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Someone's going to say dispatcher.
No,
Here to
a
steal...
dealership.
well, that's the shipper.
Right, that's the dealership. Exactly. You nailed that one, Janice. John has broker. Here to steal your booty is the broker. Right? Because to fully understand the costume, you have to dive into its motivation.
That's true.
What is the motivation of Jack Sparrow? He's
Steal some
here
money.
to steal your booty.
Yeah.
Dan says dispatch. We've got broker. We've got dispatch. See, the problem with the dispatcher doesn't have any booty. That's why they're dispatching. Okay. Going once.
Oh, and
Going twice. Here to steal your booty. I don't know. I like broker. I like shipper. I like repo. I do think it's broker, though. Is it broker?
Yeah. Well, if you some of them, yeah, some of them take more than.
Well, that's the thing. If they right. You got to
Where
think
to-
of how much of the load are they taking?
Yeah,
it's
there you
broker.
go.
Yeah, it's broker. There we go. Sorry, brokers. Man, brokers. I really think the brokers have fallen off of this show. But the thing is, too,
What is
when
it
it comes
called?
to something
Load ID.
important, listen, I don't. Everybody, I ding everybody's
After
doors.
The load ID.
Okay, who's Jesus?
You-
They don't want the loan.
Oh,
Who is Jesus?
So they ask
Is
for-
it a broker, a carrier,
They
a
have-
dispatcher,
they do three
shipper,
That's
or
all- that's all
repo?
you know.
I mean the Messiah. Our Lord. Right now somebody's like, geez, Jay. Really? The one true, you know, the big cheese. Jesus. Is Jesus a broker, carrier, dispatcher? Oh, the driver. Oh, Elena's got carrier. That's actually a really good one. I can't hear you, Sue, but I know that you're passionate.
I think it's dispatchers because, hey.
The
We
dispatcher is
control
Jesus?
Everything.
Boy, oh boy.
There's that 48.
All right, so we need to settle the dispute. Is it the carrier or the dispatcher? Who is dressed up as Jesus?
You're gonna have to wait
I didn't
until
think
I'm.
these would,
I think it's the carrier, too. I think we have 2 for carrier and 2 for dispatcher.
I'm getting text and text.
All right.
John, we need you on this one.
Done. Gone.
Dan, we need you, buddy. Alex,
And they deliver on Saturday. It's cruel.
I'm still confused by COD. I must have said something, and then
Huh?
must have been part of my news. I'm not sure.
Did I do?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It is carrier. Jesus is a carrier. It makes sense to me. Thank you, John. Really appreciate that. All right, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? Jigsaw. This is a new one. Jigsaw. Jigsaw's pretty scary. I don't think I've ever seen the movie, but it's a pretty
Yeah.
freaky, like, doll or whatever.
I would do for the bad.
It's the inanimate killers that scare me the most. So Jigsaw the killer doll or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Does Jigsaw even try to trick you or just flat out, take you? We got shipper, we got carrier, Jigsaw the carrier, Jigsaw the shipper, Jigsaw. Yeah, I'm agree. I don't think it's broker. We got enough brokers. Jigsaw the carrier Jigsaw could be a carrier. Jigsaw the shipper. Jigsaw could be Repo. Yeah, right. When you get to delivery, the shipper turns into Jigsaw. I like that one. That makes sense to me. Right? Give me my car. Okay. Shipper. Good one. All right. Can you name that? Oh, and John got shipper too. Great. Can you guess that Halloween costume? Oh, man. I thought I got rid of this one. All right. Well, Joker. The Joker. Right? What does the Joker do? You think of Heath Ledger in the Joker. Oh, man. He is the best Joker. Right? And he's, kind of spazzing out, but he's super dangerous, and it's really hard to know what he's going to do next. Spazzing out, dangerous, hard to predict. Is it a broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper, or repo? Spazzing out, dangerous, and hard to predict. Broker, carrier, dispatcher. I think it is a shipper, actually. Spazzing out, dangerous, hard to predict. Shipper. Okay, but John's got, well, before we finalize things, John has dispatcher, and Elena has broker when dealing with Copart. That's funny. It's interesting. By defining the motivation of the character, it changes the costume entirely. Oh, man. Let's see here. Oh, Dan's got broker too. Wow. Dangerous. What do we? Spastic, dangerous, and hard to predict. Man, I mean, you know, I can't override. Is it broker? It's either broker or shipper. We're gonna need a. We're going to need. And by the way, broker also equates to forwarder in the repo. So right now, broker forwarder has the most votes. Is this a broker or a shipper? We need a tiebreaker. And Sue, I think you're muted again, which is fine.
Shipper.
It is shipper?
That's
Okay,
what
I think it's shipper too. All right, cool. All right. Spastic, dangerous, and hard to predict. All right, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? This one's new. It is Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yeah.
Kill Bill is okay. Let's define her motivation. She wants revenge because, you know, she truly. I think it's unrequited love that she seeks revenge. Right?
Not just that, they killed her baby while she was pregnant too.
Okay. So she stands on the side of good, and she is ready to kill.
I mean, she was a murderer, though, before that. So
oh, she was?
Yeah, she was part of their gang. Oh, that's why they went and killed her. Or tried to kill her, shall we say.
So she started bad, then went...
It's all about revenge after that.
Okay, so she's complicated.
Yeah, complicated. There we go.
She's complicated.
Like most
and
women.
She's ready to kill. Broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper, or repo. I think Elena said. I think Elena said broker. No, Elena says dispatcher.
Did you send him?
Dan said dangerous, almost move. Elena, they canceled my car at the last moment. Oh, the broker with the co-part. Okay, so now did you say dispatcher?
No.
No. She's complicated, and she's getting revenge.
Yeah,
she is.
I
don't know. It sounds like Repo.
Well, I guess revenge on.
Right. Because Repo looks like they're on the side of bad, but just trying to serve their customer.
Yeah, I could see that.
I know, right? What is going on? That's why I said dispatcher revenge. See, I agree. It's either I'm going to go with either dispatcher or repo. Dispatcher is C, repo is E. We need your participation. Is it dispatcher or repo? Dan has shipper. Thanks a lot, Dan. This shipper is Kill Bill. That's pretty funny. I want to. Is there somebody secretly watching the show right now that doesn't want to enjoy this, but is kind of like, you know, that is kind of funny?
Probably several. People.
Yeah, exactly. Hiding under like a tarp, watching ATI. Oh my God, this is great. I hate it. We get burned all the time. Okay, but who's Kill Bill? Is it dispatcher? Repo? I think it's Repo too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Repo. That puts Repo back in the running. All right. Right now, I think we're over halfway through. We got 4 on the broker, we got 3 on the carrier, 3 on the shipper, 2 on the dispatcher, 2 on the repo.
The broker is.
John is confused at this point. Perfect. It's working. All right, here we go. Can you guess that Halloween costume? It's the Mad Hatter. So I found this website that had Johnny Depp costumes. He's got like 7.
Damn it. I know, he did.
All right, here we go. We got the Mad Hatter. What is the Mad Hatter? All right, let's define the Mad Hatter motivation. Of the Mad Hatter, okay. So the Mad Hatter actually has a wonderful heart, right? The Mad Hatter has a wonderful heart. but is can't speak out against the Red Queen, right? But truly wants to be released from the darkness of reality.
Dispatcher.
Good heart, under duress,
Dispatcher.
looking for freedom.
Dispatcher.
That does sound like a dispatcher. All right. Elena's got dispatcher as well. That's 2 for dispatcher. What we're talking about here is has a good heart, under lots of stress, needs your help. Is that a broker? That doesn't even sound like a broker at all.
No.
Is it a carrier? Ooh. Has a good heart, under a lot of stress, needs your help. That could be a carrier.
Could be carrier or dispatcher, I'd say.
Carrier or dispatcher. Shipper?
Nah.
Yeah. And, sorry, shipper. And repo.
No.
Close. Very close. Oh, I'm reading the answers with a delay. You're right, Elena. Dang it. But this says, I think this one is a dispatcher, isn't it? This is a dispatcher.
I think dispatcher.
Yeah, dispatcher. Okay. Great. All right, good. We're keeping Mad Hatter, too. That's a good one. Okay. Can you guess that Halloween costume? Dan got dispatcher, too. Thanks, Dan. Maleficent. Okay, I haven't seen the movie. But apparently, she's also, like them, she's complicated. She once was good, I think, but then became really pretty
It's been forever
gnarly.
since I've seen that, yeah.
From good to gnarly and can mess you up. Is it a broker, a carrier, a dispatcher, a shipper, or repo? Once was good but can mess you up?
Repo.
Sounds like what?
Repo.
I think it could be shipper.
Well, that too.
I think it's all, this one's all over the Maleficent is all over the map. Once was good but can mess you up. I think it's the motivation of the costume that I'm now more interested in. It's awesome. It wasn't even planned. You know, once again, I just want to say we'll take this moment to this show, very little planning went into this show. I mean, in general, meaning like I was picking costumes earlier today. I went out and got the horned helmet on Monday. I had no idea what I was going to do. I'm basically just walking around like I was this close to doing Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
And you know why? It was weird. I realized the influence. I was watching Saturday Night Live. I think it was last Saturday. No, it was a week ago. I don't know. And Michael Keaton was on. And there were some Beetlejuice outfits. And I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be great. Beetlejuice. So then I'm like, I looked on Amazon. I'm looking for Beetlejuice outfits and stuff. But then I'm like, man, do I want to order off Amazon or do I want to try to go to a local store and see if I can find something? Found the horn helmet. Already had the, I don't know, whatever that night robe. So I'm like this, I don't know, horned helmet Viking gone wrong. Sounds like a dispatcher. Okay. We have some votes in on Maleficent. Okay, we have broker. We have repo. Once was good but can mess you up. Yeah. Actually, broker and repo are both good choices. Is this A, broker, or E, repo? Maleficent. I think I'm saying that. Maleficent? I think I got the name.
That's it.
Okay. Have you seen the movie or anything?
I have, but it's been like a long
I
time.
saw it.
I think it's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And Angelina Jolie, I think appropriately put, once was good but can mess you up.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt just tuned in and was like, no kidding. He's got a whole chalet in France. The Miraval? They're fighting over that. Okay, we got broker, we got repo. I don't know what it is. Broker, repo. What did you say, broker or repo?
I said repo.
Oh, okay. So we got 2 for broker, 2 for repo. We need that. tiebreaker.
Are you attaching?
Let's see. Dan. I don't think Dan. Oh, Dan said repo. John said broker. Elena said broker. Who else is in here? Anybody else in here voting? It's pretty much us. I think it's pretty much the 5 of us. We got Elena, John, Dan, Jay, and Sue, and then Janice has some of the tiebreakers. I think it's mainly us.
Okay.
There's 5 of us sitting around 3 cupcakes. Doesn't that sound like a automotive corporate Halloween party?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, then I'm gonna pick Repo because that keeps Repo in the running. Okay? So Broker has 4, everybody else has 3. It's a real nail biter here on ATI's Can You Guess That Halloween Costume? It's Skeletor. This one's new too.
He's a badass. So I'd say-
Skeletor. Skeletor's old school and wants to take you down old school.
Yeah.
Wants to take you down old school.
Shipper.
Broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper, or repo.
Carrier. Or
Wants
carrier.
to take you down old school. This one's tough. It's almost like anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the above.
All of the above. Wants to take you down old school. Elena says carrier. That is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Okay, carrier leads. Wants to take you down old school.
I'm gonna say carrier too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go carrier. That's good. Wow. Carrier and broker are now tied in first place. Can you guess that Halloween costume? Sexy Tiger.
Wow.
Sexy
Well.
Tiger.
Um,
Is it a broker?
Is it a dispatcher?
Is it a dispatcher? Okay, now Sexy Tiger's motivation is to entice you and get you to do
No.
Get you
the
to,
enticement. To be enticed.
to be enticed.
To be enticed. There we go. Sounds like a weird dictionary definition. I think that's what spurious means. To be enticed. Okay. Spurious Tiger. Arr.
Well,
Is it a...
if you're a dispatcher, you have to entice people into giving us loads.
Yeah, no, I like dispatcher for this one. Spurious Tiger.
Spurious tiger.
Yeah, I changed it. Spurious Tiger. John has shipper. Ooh, that's a good one. A shipper is a spurious tiger. It's so weird. Oh, man. You ever need a nap after this show? It's like that, right? It's taxing. Isn't it funny when the show's over and then you like a few minutes goes by and you kind of you get back into work mode. It only takes a few minutes, but for that 30 seconds after the show ends, it's kind of like, what happened? It's like Star Trek time warp beam me up. What happened? Spurious Tiger. Oh, it is shipper. We have shipper. Shipper, spurious tiger. All right, can you guess that Halloween? I don't know how many we got left. It's not many. This could be the last one. It's Trump. Donald Trump costume. All right, the election's coming up. It's fair game. He does whatever he wants, and people love it. People love it. Broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper, repo. Is Trump a broker? Is Trump a carrier? Yeah, he did work at Taco Bell for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Is Trump a dispatcher? Is Trump a shipper? Or is Trump repo? This is for all the marbles. This is for the win. Trump, broker, carrier, dispatcher, shipper, or repo. Let me have it. Trump's a broker. Ooh.
'Cause
Trump's
you
a
control
dispatcher?
everything.
Oh. Yeah, but calls the shots and fires people.
That would be Sue.
Calls the shots and fires people. That'd be Sue. Calls the shots and fires people.
Oh.
I think Elena just voted. Calls the shot. I know this is so weird. I'm not electioneering. Calls the shots and fires people. Yeah, we got Broker. Broker wins the game.
I think they usually do.
I think that's it. Oh, whoops, I got one more. Here we go. For the tiebreaker,
Oh god.
Venom.
Venom.
Well, he was a. Is it a good bad? Is that how?
Well,
Yeah.
Venom is good. Lives inside of you. Eats people randomly.
Yeah. But he gets hungry.
Fundamentally good. Lives inside of you. Eats people randomly. Broker. Carrier. Dispatcher. Shipper. Eats people randomly.
Shipper?
Shipper.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Eats people randomly.
Shipper.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with shipper. Because when it comes to totally unpredictable. Oh, we have one more. Oh my gosh, White Walker. Did you see Game of Thrones?
No.
This is the king of the zombies that is going to destroy life as we know it unless they can be stopped by the dragons and the other barbarians. So it's really, it's a war. This is for all the marbles. The king of the undead. Broker. Carrier. Dispatcher. Shipper or repo. King of the undead. Will destroy humanity. Dan says dispatcher. King of the undead. No conscience. Will destroy humanity. He was stopped by a little girl. Does that mean it was a dispatcher?
Broker.
King of the undead. Will not stop. Barely killable.
Was there a release for that one? Too?
Did she?
What?
Release for
Did the Mother of Dragons stop the White Walker King? What do they call him? King, the Night King.
I don't know. I never watched.
He was stopped by a little girl. We have Broker. We have Dispatcher. King of the Undead won't be stopped. Ready to destroy humanity.
Broker.
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 Okay, that's the only way to. Oh, John has Dispatcher. Wow. Oh, Arya Stark did. Oh, Arya Stark, yeah. So, we're in our final voting moments. We have Broker, we have Dispatcher, King of the Undead will not be stopped, here to destroy humanity. I mean, this has gotten pretty weird. This show's gotten dark. It's Halloween. Trick or treat. Right? Yeah, we're just having fun. Why is Halloween about taking our worst nightmares and just making it fun? That is strange, isn't it? Does it work? I guess it works. Sure. All right, I think it's the Broker, right? Is it the Broker?
That's what I would say.
King of the Undead, here to destroy you, man. Oh, I got one more. Wolverine.
Oh.
Okay, Wolverine
He's
has a
guy.
good heart.
Yeah.
People rely on this guy.
But he'll kick
right?
your ass.
He will kick the living
crap
out of you.
Don't
Yeah.
help them.
So good heart, wants to help, and will go crazy on you if you get in the way.
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher.
I love it.
That's actually a pretty good one. I'm gonna go dispatcher. Good heart, wants to help, will go crazy. Yeah, dispatcher. Okay. Oh, we got one more. Wonder Woman.
Oh, definitely dispatcher.
That's
Wonder Woman. See, I thought you'd say that. Exactly. Dispatcher is Wolverine. Who is Wonder Woman? All right. What's Wonder Woman's, elements? We've got
Save the world. That is
badass.
dispatcher.
not taking any S,
Yep.
and also, fun at parties.
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher.
Fun at parties, not taking any S.
Is this not fun at parties? Hey.
This is fun at parties. Dispatcher. Okay. Yep, John said dispatcher too. All right, so I think, that is it. We have ended with Wonder Woman. All right, I'm tallying up, and in first place,
Bro.
with the highest number of costume guesses at 6, and there was, how many were there? There was like 24.
Wow, really?
18, 19, 20, 22, 20. Oh, there were 23. At 6 out of 23, in first place, highest number of costumes is Broker.
Yeah.
Tied for second, at 5 out of 23, we have Dispatcher and Shipper.
Oh, same. Okay.
Dispatcher tied with Shipper.
Okay.
Unpredictable, not taking any S, fun at parties. Whereas Broker was more dangerous, hard to predict, might destroy the world. And then in third place, at 4 out of 20,
Yeah.
Dispatcher and Shipper were tied for third.
Okay.
So coming in at fourth place, and I think this category won last year. Carrier
Oh,
at 4, and then Repo came in last place at 3. Which Repo could have been a little higher up, right? Because there was
yeah,
some
there was
pretty
a few could have gone either way.
funny, unpredictable.
Yeah.
Elena said so dispatcher good, broker bad. I guess that's when it comes to unpredictable, is it unpredictable good, like Wolverine, or unpredictable bad, like Jack Sparrow? No, he's good. Oh, Freddy, unpredictable bad. I don't know. All I know is we made it to 130. Oh, we lost your audio again.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Okay.
All right, that was cool. I think we went through everything. Let's talk about it next week.
Okay.
Wow, can't believe it's 128. That was kind of fun. We are gonna do. Okay, let's go ahead and tease it. Yeah, I like that. What is going on here?
Well, I assume they're loading a car, but I don't know why.
Changing the tire.
Perfect. Right now, I'm choosing which image will be the thumbnail. Right?
Gotcha.
But this is. I think that this is it. Because what is going on here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell from the ramps that it's a carrier.
Right. But the hood's up. Car
Well,
looks like it's tires.
Every
on.
door is open, and there's 4 people. What are they doing?
Well, okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but this is my idea.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to jumpstart it, and the battery, they don't see it up there in the front because they no longer put them there. They put them underneath the wheel well, but there is toggles on the top. But that's what I'm thinking, is they're maybe trying to jump it, so they pulled the wheel off to get to the battery. That's my guess.
Wow. I think that's extremely close to what's going on here.
Yeah.
So next week we're gonna do a show called "When the Wrong Car Hauler goes to pick up the repo.
Okay.
That's the show.
There we go.
It sounds like a Halloween episode. But it is, we're going to have, so on a Tuesday night, we had Kelsey Sums Chitwood, who works at a repo agency,
Okay.
a family legacy repo company. And, you know, when you work at a repo company, you see drivers come in regularly and you can't believe what what are they doing,
Yeah.
right? Because we know this from whatever our first repo was. And that's part of the show is, well, listen, Kelsey, sometimes it's not what they expected, right?
Right.
You thought you were just booking a car and you show up and it is a disaster. Or your winch isn't working or whatever. So Renee is also going to be in the panel. It's going to be me and you and Kelsey and Renee. Renee works with insurance. She's been on before. And we're going to talk about, because there's a lot of different ways to look at what's going wrong, what are we doing here. And in fact, this gets back into, at Used Car Week, the panel I'm moderating, which has to do with lenders moving repo cars. Old habits die hard. So that is next Thursday.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool. Thanks so much, live chat. Everybody for jumping in, saying hello, watching, having fun, and getting it right. Here's to getting it right. All right.
Cool.
So, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Do you have anything else?
Elvis is about to leave the building.
Awesome. All right. What do we say, Elvis?
Goodbye, Elvis.
Goodbye, Sue.
All right,
See you next time. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Bye.